Alrighty, 7th graders, I have to hurry up and get to open gym here in a bit, but I have just enough time to make a video. So, we're going to be working on circles, section 9.5. Okay, a couple things that are really important to know about a circle before we start. Number one, if we're drawing a line from the center of the circle out, that's called the radius. Now, the radius times 2, or drawing all the way across, is called the diameter. And the outside is called the circumference. Now, the circumference is the same thing as the perimeter, although we say the word circumference so people know we're talking about a circle. So, the formulas are going to be your grade or code word. So these are what you need to bring into class tomorrow. The area for a circle is equal to pi times r squared. R being the radius, pi being the value 3.14159 continuously on. Okay, the perimeter or the circumference is going to be equal to diameter times pi. Okay, so we're going to use these for a while and I'll show you what I mean. So for the first circle here, we're going to find the area and the circumference. So area is going to be equal to pi r squared. Well, the r is equal to 5. 5 squared is equal to 25, not 10. It's not 5 times 2. It's 5 twice 25. So we're going to write this as 25. And now, without multiplying through, we're going to do that 25 pi. Now, if we have a calculator, on my calculators, the pi button's hidden over here to the right. You would go 25 times pi. But because pi never stops, our answer is never going to stop. So it's like 78.5. Now, this answer is better. It's cleaner, it's easier to see, and you can easily turn it to the decimal. The decimal, though, can't go backwards. So this answer is the one that I want, and you'll start to get used to. Now, circumference is equal to d times pi. Well, if our radius is 5, our diameter is 5 times 2, which is 10. So our answer there is 10 pi, which would be about 31.4. Okay, but we're going to leave it as this answer. Now here, the area is pi r squared. Well, 8 squared is 8 times 8, which is 64. Oops, sorry about that. This is the diameter. So the diameter equals 8. So the radius equals 4, sorry. So radius squared is 16. So this is 16 pi, which we then can multiply out. The circumference is just going to be 8 pi. Okay? Now I prefer them this way, not in decimals. Okay? So pause, give these a try, see how it goes. Alrighty? Let's take a look. This one up here, area should have been 16 pi. Circumference should have been 8 pi because the radius times 2 is 8. Down here, the diameter is 12, so the radius is 6. So the area is 36 pi. And the circumference would then be 12 pi. All right, let's move on. Whoops, let's move on. Oh, my lordy, what am I doing here? There we go. Okay, so if a radius has a circle of 4 centimeters, find the area and circumference. Okay, so instead of having the picture, you can draw the picture if you'd like, which is just fine. Okay, that means my area is going to be 16 pi, don't forget the pi, square centimeters because it's area. And the circumference is going to be 8 pi centimeters. Okay, if they wanted those as a decimal, for example, 16 pi would be 50.27. Once again, this answer is much better. Okay, give this one a try, see how it goes. Alrighty, so the first thing we got to figure out is if the diameter is 4.5, the radius has to be 2.25. So the area is going to be 2.25 squared. Now this is the one where I will actually do the decimal answer because we're already in decimals. So it's 5.0625 times pi. Now if you answer it in the pi form, that's just fine. But I'm going to go 15.9 feet squared. The circumference is going to be 4.5 pi, or 14.14 feet. Last one. I want to graph a circle with the center at 2, negative 2. That's down here. And it passes through the point 0, that's not right. Better change this to 0, positive 2 here. Passes through the point 0, positive 2, which is, what am I doing here? This is not right. 2, positive 2. Find A and C. There we go. So 2, positive 2 is up here. Now, in a circle, every point on the circle is going to be the same distance away from the center. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4 away, this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4 away, and then 4 away, and then 4 away. And from here, I can just draw this crudely drawn circle like this with a radius of 4. So my area is 16 pi, and my circumference is 8 pi. That's it. Okay, these are the problems we're going to be doing on Monday. Okay, have a great weekend.